Hey guys, how are you? Welcome into another episode of the Daily Juice Podcast. It is Matt Perrault. It is a Wednesday after a 2-1 Tuesday. Totals Tuesday again becomes profitable for us. I think it's 4 out of 5 weeks on Totals Tuesday. We've been profitable, 2-1. Hockey over good for the Flames and the Oilers, under good Rangers and Hurricanes. Unfortunately, the Mavs went bonkers, so the over hits in that game, so we did not cash the under in that one. Probably the last time we're going to bet that, so kind of a bummer to go on a losing note, but that was a very profitable bet all year long that we came in on Dallas and the under at home. 2-1, not bad. Back with 3 bets for tonight and 1 future in college basketball to get to, but you guys know by now the offer from BetMGM is a $10 bet for new account users. When you sign up, promo code is JUICE150. You get $150 into your account, win or lose, with that promo code JUICE150 when you sign up for a new account at BetMGM, betmgm.com. Okay, so before we go to the picks, we have our friends at Omaha Steaks who are back. Perfect timing, by the way, because I have a Creighton basketball bet today that I'm going to give you guys. Today. It's May, but I'm going to explain to you why we're making that bet for the Omaha Steaks Father's Day package. Just open right now. Now, I don't have the full copy yet, but I did a little homework on it because I was supposed to do the read, and we didn't get the read yet sent to me. But if you go to Omaha Steaks and type in juice in the search bar, you get a Father's Day pack. The Father's Day pack looks pretty darn good. It's called Dads Want Steak Pack. Initially, it's $250. This is $99.99. It's $100 for this. You get 4 5-ounce bacon-wrapped fillets. My daughter and I ate this the other night. It was outstanding. And I mean buttery outstanding. I'm a steak guy. I don't just say this crap. This is not, I would say this whether there was a promo read or not. I'm telling you right now, that was awesome. And they come with the bacon wrapped around, and they've got this like metal prong that's stuck in it, so it cooks really well. The bacon stays on it when it cooks, and thus all the juices and the fat and the taste and the flavor goes right into the filet. Absolute bomb. Absolutely incredible. Awesome. You get pork chops, chicken breasts, franks, the caramel apple tartlets. You get the Omaha seasoning jar that they pop in there. This is what they sent to me. It's great. Seasoning is phenomenal. I don't know what they put in that jar, but it's great. 8 ounces. You get 8 free. You get 8 Omaha steak burgers also that are added onto this, which is a $28 value. It's Father's Day. Dads want to grill. We want to eat, man. That's what we want. Get it. I'd want this. If I got this for Father's Day, I want this. OmahaSteaks.com. Juice in the search bar. Go get the Dads Want Steak Pack. $100 right now. Hell of an offer. Worth it. 100% offer. We're worth the offer to go ahead and do that on Father's Day. I'll do the whole official read coming up tomorrow. But for now, that's the read. Go do it, Omaha Steaks. You guys know how this works, right? In order for this podcast to continue, anything I do, everything I do is free. Everything. All radio shows, all TV shows, all interviews, all podcasts. Everything I do is free. This is how I keep getting paid from my employers. So it's a thank you. If you've gone 7-3 over the last 3 days, which is what I've gone, this is how you pay me back, by going to omahasteaks.com and showing them what the Daily Juice community can do when you guys want, and you get steaks on top of that. So Dads Want Steak Pack. Go check it out, omahasteaks.com. All right, speaking of Creighton. So I was at the Cosmo tonight having drinks with a friend, and I was in the book. Big news today. Big news that I was waiting on this news. Baylor Schneiderman. Schneiderman is a outstanding star from South Dakota State who's from Western Nebraska. He was arguably the most coveted transfer in the entire transfer portal. Duke wanted him. Clemson wanted him. Numerous others wanted him. Baylor committed to the Creighton Blue Jays, but he was going to leave his name in the NBA draft. So I wasn't comfortable yet betting on the Creighton Blue Jays to win the national championship. And you might go, record screech. What are you talking about? The Creighton Blue Jays to win the national Yeah. Jeff Goodman has the Blue Jays as the number 2 ranked team preseason for Stadium.com. 2. Starting five for the Blue Jays might be the best starting five in college basketball next year. Yes, North Carolina is going to be very good. Yes, there are other teams, Gonzaga and whatnot. But the Creighton Blue Jays at William Hill tonight, 25-1. One unit, 25-1. Creighton Blue Jays to win the national championship. Now, here's what we're going to do throughout the summer. We're going to take positions with teams that have good value and try to build a portfolio so we head into the Final Four where we might have all four teams going for the national championship. Yeah, I know it's May. Yes, I know the bet's in March. I get it. But at 25-1, it's a great bet. I know people who have 100-1 on this, okay? 100-1. I was just waiting to make sure that Baylor was going to play for the Jays, and he is. Him now playing for the Creighton Blue Jays. Ryan Nembhard coming back after the wrist injury. I mean, they've just got so much talent on this team. It's going to be so fun to watch what this team is going to be able to do. They got a couple of really nice transfers coming in as well. They've got Mike Miller's kid, who's a 6'7" stretch, who redshirted last year to get stronger, is going to be on there. Mason Miller is his name. Trey Alexander is coming back, which is awesome. They got Sharif Mitchell, which is going to be very, explosive and good. And then you got to be, the front court just is so damn good. Ryan Kalbrenner is just 7'1". It's a legit 7-footer in college basketball. Really, really hard. And then you've got Kaluma, who is just so fun to watch, incredibly athletic. These are NBA prospects for the Creighton Blue Jays. Jays to win the national championship, 25-1, one unit on it tonight. Put the ticket up on the Discord channel if you want to go check it out. BettingPros.com/chat to get into the Discord channel. You can go check out the picture to search at Sports Talk Matt, which is my Twitter handle, and my handle on the Betting Pros Discord channel. Go check that out. Okay, let's talk some basketball. Creighton is in March. Tonight, it's the Boston Celtics. Lines Boston -1.5. Here's the little scuttlebutt rumor. COVID is in the locker room for these Miami Heat. Tyler Hero may not play. And it looks like a couple of role players, maybe not key players, but role players, have come down with COVID-19 from their trip to Boston. Does it impact Jimmy Butler? Well, the line hasn't moved, so I don't think so. Does it impact anybody else? No, but it looks like Marcus Smart could play here. We know that we're going to see Robert Williams play. We know we're going to see Al Horford play. Boston has played well in Miami. The number is 1.5. I think Boston wins this game. I don't think this thing's going 7. This is for the series. Boston wins game 5 in Miami. Boston wins game 6. I'm taking the Boston Celtics laying 1.5 points at -110 here up against the Miami Heat. 1.5 points, laying it with Boston. Celtics -1.5 to take a 3-2 lead over the Miami Heat in the Eastern Conference Finals. Bet 3. Go to hockey playoffs. The Colorado Avalanche tonight have a chance to wrap up their series up against the St. Louis Blues. Colorado's really good, and they're at home. They're really explosive. They went to St. Louis. They won 5-2 and 6-3. Okay, it's a elimination game. I do lean towards the over in this game, but I'm a little concerned that it might be a 4-1 type of win. Instead of going with the over, I'm going to take the Avalanche on the puck line. Okay, the Avalanche won game 1, 3-2 in overtime. They lost game 2. Last 2 games, 5-2, 6-3. I think they close it out here, and I do think that the Blues will pull the goalie, get 1 or 2 open net goals. Again, personal play on the over 6.5, but I'm going to take the safer route, in my opinion. I'm taking Colorado at home on the puck line at +105. It's a plus money bet for a half a unit. Avalanche -1.5 goals at +105. Jumping on that today against St. Louis Blues. And finally, the Boston Red Sox are on the road at the Chicago White Sox. Red Sox scored 16 runs yesterday. 16-3 was the final. So far, these teams 4-2, 3-1, 3-2, and 16-3. Okay, they've got another 2 games to go here for this run here. But Boston is on fire. 6 straight wins. White Sox, not bad. They've won 4 of their last 5. So, sorry, 3 of the last 5. Sorry, 3 of the last 5. Boston 8-4, 6-5, 7-3, 12-6, and 16-3. Boston's hitting. But you know who Boston is throwing? Rich Hill. Do we know what the White Sox do to left-handed pitching? They kill it. Lucas Giolito has been okay. Rich Hill's been all right. 1-1, 3.9 ERA. Whip's a little high, 1.27. Giolito 2-1, 2.84, 1.23 whip. Total of 7.5. Juice to the over, -115. I'm going to bet the over. I think Boston's hot. I think Boston's scoring. I think Boston can win this game. White Sox are going to crush Rich Hill, so they could easily win the game. They could score 6 runs themselves in this game, get a 6-2 final, and we win this. Or Boston goes off, Boston scores 5 runs, they win 5-4, somewhere in that range. I think both teams are going to score. Both teams are going to hit. Rich Hill against this heavy right-handed lineup, not great. I'm going to go over 7.5 at -115 for the Red Sox and the White Sox here tonight. That game is an 8:10 Eastern time start for the Red Sox at the White Sox. Red Sox are playing much better baseball. 6 games in a row. They're now 22-20. Amazingly enough, Boston's only 2 games from being at 500. They are 9.5 games back of the Yankees, but just 2.5 games back of Toronto and just 5 games back of the Tampa Bay Rays with a long season to go. Okay, so what are we betting today? The Creighton Blue Jays to win the national championship. Taking a portfolio play. We're going to build up a bunch of future bets here with looking into March. Creighton Blue Jays 25-1, 1 unit to win the national championship. Celtics -1.5, half a unit on the road at the Miami Heat. Red Sox over 7.5 runs at -115, and Colorado laying 1.5 goals at +105. Colorado on the puck line tonight to close out the St. Louis Blues. My name is Matt Perrault. Follow me on Twitter @SportsTalkMatt each and every morning. It's Daily Juice Podcast, always being brought to you by BetMGM.